with the people that I come across, I see so many people who give a shit about what other people think and what other people say. Stop. You have to stop. And now I know you're going to look at this and be like, Hannah, it's so easy for you to say, stop giving a shit. You don't know what it's like to have a family that doesn't support you. You don't know what it's like to have people look down on you, or this or that, or this or that. Really? I know exactly what it feels like to have family who sometimes don't support you, to have friends who sometimes don't support you, to have people who say horrible things to you, who bully you, who laugh at you, who mock you for things that you want to do. I know exactly what that is like. And I would be absolutely lying to you if I said that I never ever experienced a thought like, oh, I wonder what they think, or I don't want them to judge me, or I don't want them to reject me, or I hope they like me. I would be lying if I said I never had those thoughts. Of course I do. But do you think I listen to them? Do you really think I listen to them? Because believe me, I do not. I notice those thoughts and I acknowledge that they are there, but do I listen to them? There are times when it is harder to reframe and to coach myself, but I will never, never, never listen to them. And if ever I do, I make sure I take stock and ask myself why and how that is hindering me or helping me, how that is serving me and supporting me, or how that is slowing me and surrounding me with thoughts and people that I do not want to be with. Because the thing is, if you are wanting to make a change in your life, if you are wanting to be a stronger person, a better person, create a lifestyle for those you love, if you're wanting to do that, there has to be a point when you stop giving a shit. Now, people are going to watch this and like, but Hannah, constructive criticism, like that's important. You know, people are going to give constructive criticism. Yes, if it's constructive, take it. But if they are trying to hold you back, if they are trying to stop you, unless they have done what you are trying to do, and they are giving you proper legitimate advice, then you need to say, thank you, I love you, but fuck you. Because I see so many people who ask for advice from people who have got nothing to do with it, or have no frame of reference. You know, money saving or creating $1 million. Do you think going to somebody who has lived on a salary of $30,000 or £20,000 a year for 10 years, do you think they're the person to take advice from about how to make $1 million? No. But people do. We go to our parents, our friends, our family because they're our only frame of reference, when actually if you are wanting to make change, if you are wanting to grow, if you are wanting to take your life to the next level, you need to model the people who have done it before you. Find the people who have done it and copy them. Get in touch with them, hound them, pester them. Because if they are worth their salt and if they are nice people, I mean, some people are very busy, depends what you're looking at, but you know, they will show you and support you and tell you, then listen to the criticism. But if you are getting criticism from somebody who has not been on your path, or is not on your path, or is nowhere near in front of you and is only behind you, then you need to tell them to, thank you, I love you, fuck you, in the nicest way possible. Because I see so many people who don't go for what they want because they are so scared of what people think. They are so scared of how people will judge them. They are so scared of something going wrong and somebody thinking that they're a failure, or they failed, or they didn't do well enough, or they're not good enough, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, you know, when you think of what other people think of you, actually, hilariously, you could never control that. So you could be the most successful human being on the planet. You could make billions of dollars. You could be the most philanthropic person there is. You could start charities. You could feed the homeless, save innocent animals. You could do all of this, but there will be some people who still do not like you. There will be still people who will judge you. There will still be people who want to hold you back and pull you back and try and give you advice. You can never, ever, ever control what people think of you. The only thing you can control is here. So really, when you look at, are you scared of what people think, or do you give a shit about what people think? Actually, no, you don't. All you give a shit about is how you think. Because if you free-framed, if you changed, if you looked at things differently, then actually that wouldn't matter to you. Because really, if you look at things like giving a shit about what people think, actually it's just a form of selfishness, but in a reverse, because you are selfishly thinking about what other people are thinking about you, when actually you are never 100% sure what they're thinking about you. You may think that they hate you, but they may love you, but that doesn't matter because you think they hate you. You may think that they love you, but they may hate you, but again, that doesn't matter because it's what you think. Look at people who stay in unhappy relationships, in friendships that are toxic because they like that person. It's all about how you feel. It's all about how you think, how you feel, how you want to act. And the thing is, it all comes from here. So actually, if you're giving a shit about what people think, you're actually just giving a shit about what you think, because you can never control them. I mean, who would want to control what other people think? I mean, that is just too much in itself. But the thing is, if you are giving your power to what you think other people think of you, then you're never in control of that. It's like flying a plane and giving it to a taxi driver who's driving around London. Why would you give it to someone who has no idea? Why would you give your control away to something you have no control of? You know, if I want to fly to LA, but I'm in a taxi in London and I'm saying to the taxi driver, I'll get in the plane, you drive the plane from here. How? It doesn't work. You're giving the control to someone or something that has no control over you. The only control it has is what's in here. So if you change it, reframe it, and look at things differently, you can stop giving a shit. You will have those thoughts, of course you will. So don't think those thoughts are going to ever vanish. They will not. But the way you react to them, the way you cope, the way you change, that is what will change. So change the way you look at things and stop giving a shit. Now, if anything in this video has resonated with you or you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate if you can hit that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell, because that means you will get a notification every time I upload a new video. And please feel free to comment. Tell me where you're watching from, as it's always really, really interesting to know. So hit the comment box below and I'll make sure to get back in touch with you. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Sending you lots of love.